We are live at the Magic Dome, bringing District 4 PIAA action to you one more time here. I'm here with Eric Steinbacher and myself, Rennie Rodarmel. Looking forward to all the great wrestling action. As Eric and I have said in years past, we're here at District 4, arguably the hotbed. A lot of guys are saying right now probably the most powerful AA district in the state. Eric.
Yeah, definitely. Got multiple state champs coming back from our district, so looking forward to another entertaining night of wrestling.
Numerous guys ranked 1, 2 in the state, 1, 2, 3 in the state, coming out of right here in central Pennsylvania, District 4. So we're going to start it off tonight looking at 107. We got Gage Schwank, a freshman from Muncie. His record this year, 33-9, career record 33-9, 2023 Central Section champion. Impressive freshman season. His district tourney's been impressive so far. He's currently ranked 9th in the state. Taking on Seth Kolb from Benton, a sophomore, record 31-7. His career record 64-18. He's a 2022 state qualifier, a 2022 Northeast Regional runner-up, and a 2023 Central Sectional runner-up. Gage lost 7-0 last week. He lost last week to Gage 7-0, and he's ranked 12th in the state. My pick at 107, I think I'm going to go with Swank here this week. Eric, your pick here?
Yeah, I like Swank. He's looked tough all year, and I don't see any change from that. So.
Yep, and I'll let Eric bring the 114 wrestlers to you.
Yep, so 114, we've got Colton Wade. He is a sophomore from Sullivan County, 34-3 on the season, career record 67-8. Was a 22 state qualifier, going up against Jace Gessner, a senior from Lewisburg. 25-7 and a career of 94-35. He was also a 22 state qualifier. I like Wade here. I just like the way he wrestles. He gets after it. I like his physicality, so I'm going to go with Wade.
A little bit of and I'll be honest. I like Wade too. Very physical, quick, very compact wrestler. Reminds me of some of these past guys, that have been successful at that weight. So I'm going to go with Wade too. At 121 pounds, we have Brandon Wenzel, a senior out of Montoursville, 34-7 this year, 151-22. Just got his 150th win last night. What a milestone for his career. 2022 District 4 champion, 2022 PIAA state runner-up, 2020 PIAA state champion. Currently ranked 3rd in the state, committed to Penn State University to further his wrestling career and academic career. Taking on Brant Hare, the freshman from Montgomery. Should say freshman phenom, Eric.
Oh, absolutely.
The kid is just phenomenal. 39-1 on the season, 39-1 on his career. 2023 Central Sectional champion, defeating Brandon Wenzel 11-0 last week. When's the last time you saw a freshman take down a state runner-up and previous state champion 11-0? Ranked number 1 in the state of Pennsylvania. Of course, a lot of history with Brandon Wenzel, Montoursville grad, myself, and Eric here too. But I got to give Brant Hare the nod here in my pick on this one, Eric.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so smooth and effortless. That would be the 3rd time they've wrestled this year. They wrestled in the district duels, Hare with a major, and then again 11-0 last week. I just don't see how Brandon cut the gap. I like Hare here as well.
Yep. Hopefully we see a good match from that match tonight. But got to thank our sponsors here for a minute. Want to start out thanking Custom Auto Care, Chris and Brian at Custom Auto Care. Get in and see these guys. All your automotive needs, oil changes, any engine work, tires, brakes. Get in and see Custom Auto Care. My daughter just took her vehicle in, got inspected. Those guys took great care of her. Chris and Brian, Custom Auto Care. You can't go wrong with them. Of course, Munderwear, Scott Levan, Munderwear brand, going big, going nationwide, nicest clothes in the area. I mean, fishing shirts, hunting shirts, apparel for the women, you name it. Scott Levan at Munderwear has it. Check out Munderwear's website. And then, of course, thanking again for the 2nd or 3rd year in a row now, Woodlands Bank. Check out their rates. I just saw they have some phenomenal CD rates advertised. Check out Woodlands Bank for all your financial needs. But back at it, Eric's going to bring us 127 pounds here, Eric.
Yep, 127 pounds. We've got Matthew Smith, a sophomore out of Midwest, 31-6 on the season, career record 64-18, going up against a freshman from Warrior Run, Tyler Ehrlich, Ulrich, 35-7 on the season. I like Tyler here. I just like the way he gets after it, scrambles well. I look for Ulrich to come out on top on this one.
This is a tough one. I struggle with this pick myself. I'm gonna differ from you on this one, and I'm gonna go with Smith. But I did go back and forth on it. I think my wife liked Ulrich as well on this one, so she'll probably be right and I'll be wrong, but that's normal. Anyhow, moving on to 133, and arguably probably one of the most looked forward matches of the night, Eric. Correct?
This is the night. This is the matchup that I've been looking.
This
forward
is the
to.
big one here. 133 pounds. Scott Johnson, a senior from Muncie. Record on the season 29-5. His career record 139-15. He is a 2022 District 4 champion, 2022 Northeast Regional champion, 2022 state champion. That's a mouthful. What an accomplishment for Scott Johnson last year. 2023 sectional champion. He is currently ranked second in the state of Pennsylvania. Taking on Connor Heckman out of Midwest. Connor Heckman, just a heck of a season. His record is 33-1. Career record 135-24. He is a 2022 District 4 champion, 2022 District 4 champion, 2022 Northeast Regional champion, and he placed third last year at the 2022 state championships. He is this year's Southern Section champion. He is currently ranked one spot behind Johnson, number 3 in the state. This is going to be a great match. As Eric said, Heckman, a phenomenal defensive wrestler. I personally, I'm going to go with Johnson on this one, go with the hometown boy here. I think Scott Johnson's going to edge him out with some hard offense, but it's going to be a great match. By the way, Heckman's only loss was an injury loss. He got injured in a tournament and had to forfeit to Dalton Perry from Central Mountain, which, anybody familiar with wrestling knows Dalton Perry. So,
yep.
I'll let Eric, what's your pick at this weight?
Gosh, I've been back and forth on this one. I'm just going to differ from you. I'm going to go with Heckman and his defense. Johnson likes the dumps, firemen's doing different things like that. I think Heckman will be up to the challenge.
Okay, I'll let Eric bring 139 to you.
Yep, 139. We have Reagan Milheim, one of the 3 Milheim brothers here coming up in a row. Warrior Run, a freshman, ranked number 8 in the state, 42-3 on the season, going up against Mason Barvitsky. Southern Columbia, all junior, ranked 2nd in the state. Was a 22 state 4th place finisher with a career record of 83-18. I like Milheim, but I'm going to have to go with the seasoned veteran Barvitsky here.
It's interesting, like the rankings, we were talking about this, Eric, how some of the rankings differ. The ranking I looked at has Milheim ranked 6th in the state, so it's a different ranking here. And I'm actually going to go against Eric again. I'm going to go with, even though Barvitsky's tempting, obviously ranked higher in the state, the experience, I'm going to go ahead and go with Milheim on this one. And I think Milheim might edge him out. So another good match that we're really looking forward to. But want to thank our sponsors again. Without our sponsors, we could not make this happen. They are so important to us. Want to talk about Berger Septic. For all your septic needs, now potable water. If you need swimming pools filled, if your well goes dry, you need potable water. For any potable water needs, get a hold of Berger Septic Porta Toilets. Give us a shout. Call Berger Septic. They will take care of you. And now we got to talk about Derek Zeckman and Mortgage Network Solutions. Want to thank Derek. He's been in this from the beginning for us. Refinance your home. You need to look at your new home rates. Buying a home, refinancing. Give Derek Zeckman a call. Great guy. Supports local athletics, volunteers coaching at Warrior Run. Just a great guy. Derek Zeckman, Mortgage Network Solutions. And of course, we can't forget my father and Allstate Insurance, Rennie Rodarmel Sr. He's been sponsoring local athletics for 35-plus years, from football to wrestling to basketball. Please give us a ring at Allstate Insurance. Get a quote on your auto home insurance. We will do a phenomenal job for you. Just want to give a big shout-out and thank you to my father, Rennie Rodarmel Sr. at Allstate Insurance. And now we're back to talking about our pre-match here. We have 145 pounds. We have Kane Werdsberger, Meadowbrook Christian, record of 35-1, career record of 135-23, 2022 District 4 Northeast Regional Champion. Runner-up at the region and 4th in the state. 2023 sectional champion, ranked second in the state this year, committed to wrestle at Bucknell. I think his father's a coach there, Eric.
Yes.
Yeah, his father's a coach at Bucknell. Taking on Caden Milheim, a senior out of Warrior Run. Record 41-3, career record 120-23. He's a District 4 runner-up from 22, the Northeast Regional Champion, and placed third last year at states. Milheim is ranked third in the state, behind Wernsberger, ranked second. Wernsberger beat Milheim last week 2-1 in the finals. My pick here, I'm going to go with Milheim this week. Milheim's a little more aggressive wrestler. Of course, Wernsberger slows things down. Going to be an interesting match. I'm going to go with the Warrior Run boy this week. Steiny?
I'm going to stick with, I think Warrensburger's going to come out on top again.
We're going to part ways again. This is going to be an interesting one. Somebody's got to tally these up at the end of the day. And I'll let Eric bring 152-pound action to you.
So this is going to be another great matchup between Connor Hare, your returning state champion from Montgomery. He's a junior, ranked number 1 in the state, 42-1 on the season, career 125-5, going up against Cameron Milheim, a sophomore from Warrior Run, ranked number 2 in the state. These two have wrestled a couple times this year, both close matches. I like Hare here. He's just a really good wrestler.
I can't. It's hard to go against Hare. I mean, I think it's going to be another decent match, good match. I mean, Connor Hare. I mean, they both look good. Hare has just been absolutely dominant. I mean, he is just decking everybody at will. Not calling a pin in this match, but I certainly give Hare the edge. But what a phenomenal job by the sophomore, Milheim, to even go with Hare. So on to 160-pound action. We have Alex Hoffman, a junior from Milton. Record 29-7. Career record is 65-30. He's a 2022 regional qualifier. 2023 Southern sectional champ. Ranked 20th in the state of Pennsylvania. Taking on Chase Wenrich, a sophomore out of Lewisburg. His record this year is 25-10. Career record is 54-22. 2022 Northeast Regional Qualifier. Chase lost last week to Hoffman 9-1 in the Southern Sectional Finals. My pick in this match with that is definitely going to be Hoffman, but Wenrich is a surprising wrestler. He just seems a way to he's had at these big tournaments he just finds a way to seem to win these matches. Eric, he's been doing a decent job.
Yeah, I agree. I do like Hoffman here. I'm going to agree with you, Randy, on this one.
Yeah. And we'll do one more match here before we go to a break, Eric.
Yeah, so 172 pounds. We've got a rematch of the Central Sectional Final last week. Got Cole Shupp, Warrior Run, a junior, 30-14, career record 50-29, going up against Caden Fink, junior out of Montgomery, 40-6 on the season, career record 90-28. I like Fink here. He gets after it. Physical, and shows his athleticism.
I got to go with Fink, too. He like you said, physical wrestler, goes after it. Shupp's had a great tournament, though. I don't want to take anything away from Shupp. You look at Shupp, physically, he doesn't look like that typical, high-level wrestler, but let me tell you what, that Shupp does not quit. He goes. So I got to give credit. He's had a great tournament, Shupp.
He's had a great season.
He has a great season, great tournament, very, very interesting wrestler. Want to take a minute to thank our sponsors again. And we got Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center for all your commercial needs, commercial insurance needs, small business, big business, workers' comp. Get in touch with Ian and Doug at Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center. Find them in the book. Find them on the net. Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center. Want to give a shout out to a new sponsor this year, D's Cupcakes. Please go to Facebook and look up D's Cupcakes. I have now had these at a couple of birthday parties and events, weddings. She's making the cupcakes for my daughter's wedding here in June. I'm talking phenomenal, guys. I mean, fortunately, I have been trying to stay away from those. I'm trying to lose a couple pounds, but they are really good. Everybody loves them. These cupcakes. And hey, another new sponsor jumping in this year. Want to thank Perkins. Frank Kovalerich, general manager at Perkins, jumping on. Greatest breakfast in the area. Get out, see Frank in there this spring or this summer. You'll catch my daughter. She's a waitress there at Perkins Restaurant as well. Phenomenal breakfast, phenomenal pastries. Get out and visit Perkins here in Williamsport. back to our wrestling here, and we are at 189 pounds.
Ron, you got a slight interest in this one, right?
I have a little bit of an interest in this match. 189 pounds, and I hope I get this last name right. You think I can get it, Eric? Caden Rodarmel, a junior out of Loyalsock with a 32-1 record this year, 71-18 career record. He is a 2022 Northeast Regional qualifier. Earlier in the morning, he avenged his only loss of the season against Baburski. He beat him 4-2 in overtime in the semifinals. Caden is currently ranked 16th in the state. He's taken on Sawyer Robinson, a sophomore out of Towanda. His record is 31-8 on the season. He is 45-26 on his career. He's a 2022 District 4 qualifier. He's the 2023 Northern Sectional Champion. Depending on what rankings, this is what Eric and I were talking about. You said you saw Robinson ranked in some of the wrestling.
Yeah, PA Power.
Ranked in PA Power. He wasn't ranked in what I looked at, but it's just different rankings. Listen, if I want to go home tonight or maybe visit my brother's house, my pick has to be Caden. But no, all joking aside, I would definitely pick, Caden in this match. He is my pick, just looking at the wrestlers without bias.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like Caden here. He'll get after it. He'll take his shots, and he'll find a way to do it, get it done.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And Eric, give us the action lineup here at 215 pounds.
So 215, we have Austin Johnson, a sophomore, ranked number 1 in the state from Muncie, 31-0 on the season. State runner-up last year when he bumped up to go to heavyweight, back down at his more natural weight of 215 pounds this year. Career 72-2 on the season, going up against Montoursville Junior Cole Yunkin. Has a solid season, really picked it up here at the end of the season, 32-9, but it's hard to go against the number 1 wrestler in the state. He's just the animal.
And who's your pick here?
I like Johnson.
You're going to go with Johnson. And I got to say this. I mean, my pick is Johnson, too. Phenomenal young man, great young man. And he, like you said, number 1 ranked wrestler in the state. But let's talk Cole Yunkin for a second. What a tournament.
Absolutely.
I mean, Cole Yunkin comes in here and just I don't think anybody would have, going into this tournament, picked Cole, with the exception of maybe Matt, his father, the coach of Montoursville, would have picked Cole to be in the finals right now.
Well, he avenged the loss to Davis from Canton, that they had in the district duels. And he's just really wrestled well, just putting it together at the right time.
He's wrestled great, and he didn't just avenge those losses. He beat him solid. I think it was an 11-6 victory over him in that match. Was something like that?
No, it was closer. That was.
Oh, was it closer?
Yeah.
Oh, am I thinking of who was that he beat previous to that?
That was in the
quarters.
That was against Widener from Mount Carmel.
Oh, against Mount Carmel. I'm sorry, but just a great tournament right now by Cole Yunkin, and he's just a super nice young man if you ever got a chance to meet Cole Yunkin. But moving on to, and my pick is obviously Johnson there as well, but moving on to 285, and I'm not sure if we pronounce, is it Ulrich or Ulrich?
I think it's Ulrich.
Ulrich, okay. Emmanuel Ulrich, a senior out of Mifflinburg. This year's record 26-0, career record 126-19. He is a 2022 District 4 champion, Northeast Regional runner-up, and the 3rd place state finisher in 2022. He is currently ranked 2nd in the state, and he is committed to American University, Eric, in the fall. Taking on Mason Nelson out of Canton with a 16-5 record this year, a career 44-19 record. 2022 District 4 qualifier, 2022 Northern Section champion. Been wrestling well, but Ulrich is just a well-rounded, solid. We've been talking about Ulrich now for the last 4 years here, following him since he's a freshman. So he's just a heck of a wrestler. My pick is Ulrich at 285 pounds.
Yeah, I like Emmanuel here as well. I don't think we mentioned it earlier, but he will be a teammate also, furthering his education, academic, athletic career at American with Caden Milheim. He's also committed
Oh,
to
thank you.
Too.
Yeah, Caden Milheim's committed to American too.
Yep.
So we'll get back here soon with live wrestling action, but want to bring you some more words from our sponsors right now, and appreciate you all tuning in.
Some things just don't go together, like checking accounts and service fees. At Woodlands Bank, we offer 3 personal checking accounts that don't charge monthly service fees or require a minimum balance. Make the switch to Woodlands Bank today. Visit woodlandsbank.com to find a location nearest you.
Ambassador for King Kong.
This all I drink. King Kong and energy drink.
No sugar?
Yeah, and it's hater proof.
Oh, well, I get more of that.
King Kong and energy, not just an energy drink. It's motivation to never give up on your dreams.
From the land of the free, the home of the brave, underwear's made in the USA. We'll never take a knee, we will always stand. We don't use sweatshirts from foreign lands. Support our troops every day. Wearing the American made underwear by far. American strong we are. Underwear.
Back here at District 4, getting ready for live action here a little bit. The consies are just finishing up behind us, and we'll go live before too long with the finals here. But just want to mention the 2023 District 4 Hall of Fame inductees: Doug Buckwalter from Warrior Run, Jonathan Fozzie from Line Mountain, Dale Frankie from Lewisburg. Is he the one who was injured?
Yes.
Yeah, he was
coaches at Midwest now.
Yeah, he's at Midwest now. He's a coach at Midwest, and he's a corrections officer, and was injured a couple years ago. Tremendous support for Dale Frankie. Great wrestler in his day. Bill Holland from Canton. Of course, Corey Lear from Benton. Phenomenal wrestler out of Benton. Seth Martin from Selinsgrove, and Chad Sindoni from Athens. So just a great 2023 District 4 Hall of Fame inductees. Of course, I had the honor of being inducted in the District 4 Wrestling Hall of Fame a few years back myself, side by side with my brother, Rich Rodarmel, state champion out of Montoursville. So heck of an honor to get inducted into the District 4 Hall of Fame, Eric. But any thoughts here yet on tonight's action? Of course, we talked about the Johnson Heckman match. That's going to be one of the best matches of the night. We think. So.
Yeah, and I after tonight, seeing this, you're going to see a lot of these guys representing us well in Hershey here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I was just watching, and what was the name of that ranking I was showing you on Facebook? I can't think of it, but there's a wrestling ranking on Facebook, and some of the guys that put that together, the wrestling rankings there, were pointing out today, they just think, over the years and this year, they said, hey, arguably District 4 AA, arguably the best wrestling in the state of Pennsylvania. And when you look at just the number of number 1, number 2 guys this year in 2023 that are ranked number 1, number 2, number 3 coming out, it's hard to argue that we're sitting here in some of the best wrestling in the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, year in and year out, definitely. You see high quality wrestling. Many of these kids we mentioned that our seniors are going to go on to wrestle, and then the underclassmen here in a couple of years, we'll be talking about them and their commitments to their different institutions.
And I do have to tell you guys ahead of time, there's a good chance in that 189-pound match that you might hear a lot from Eric Steinbacher during that match. I've been having a little bit of difficulty with my nerves watching my nephew's entire matches, so I'm hoping I can commentate, but it might just be Eric bringing you that action at 189 pounds. We'll have to see how that goes, but hopefully doing the commentating will keep me focused on it, and I'll be able to do it for you. But we are so thankful for everybody tuning in here. We are so thankful for our sponsors that come back year in and year out to bring this action to you. Eric and I hope to be bringing this with you. We want to thank Rizzo and Cam Media Productions. He busted his tail back here from his hard work in California with Snoop Dogg and Master P and his King Kong and energy drinks, and he busted his tail to get back here and help us bring this action to you. We want to thank Webb Weekly Live and Jimmy Webb for keeping these platforms available to us and helping us bring this to you. So I want to thank Custom Auto Care, Chris and Brian, all your automotive needs. Get out and see it. Not only are they going to take care of the car, they're going to give you the honest diagnosis. You know, Brian's going to work. He'll come and pick you up, drop you back off if you need a ride. Custom Auto Care, the best there is. Munderwear, Scott Levan. Of course, we're going to have a Munderwear Wrestler of the Night. He's got T-shirts for us to give out. Munderwear. 100 shares. We're going to give out some Munderwear to a lucky winner too. Probably a small cash prize and maybe some King Konging. So make sure you're sharing us tonight. Woodlands Bank. Check out their rates. Go visit Eric Steinbacher in their financial arena. Check out their interest rates. Check out their CDs. Woodlands Bank. Mortgage Network Solutions, Derek Zeckman. Give him a ring for that home refi. Give him a ring when you purchase a home. You won't be sorry. Zeckman goes the extra mile. Road Armor, Allstate Insurance. Come give Richie a call. Matt Neenan, Joe Ernest, Kane Snyder, myself, give us a shout. Young drivers, best rates around with young drivers. If your rates are going up, give us a shout. Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center, all your commercial needs. Give Ian and Doug a call at Susquehanna Valley. Dee's Cupcakes, check her out on Facebook. You will not be sorry. She's posting stuff that you can go pick up, and you can do custom orders. Frank Kovalerich, stop in. Frank's going to welcome you to Perkins. You're going to have the best breakfast in the area here in Williamsport. Frank Kovalerich is a great guy. Perkins Restaurant. We are back live here at the Magic Dome with District 4 AA action here, starting out at 107 pounds with Gage Swink, freshman out of Muncie, taking on Seth Kolb, a sophomore out of Benton, Eric.
Yeah, we've got Swank, Kolb. This is a rematch of last week's Central Sectional Final.
And Swank did take that one
7-0, I believe.
7-0 last weekend, but let's see what these guys have here tonight.
It's always
Obviously,
interesting to see the adjustments made week to week. We talk about that.
That's it. They can practice all week to beat one guy. Starting out here, feeling each other out. These guys, very similar build-wise, Eric, with both these guys.
See who's going to get on the attack here.
Obviously, a lot of times these lighter weights, we see freshmen, sophomore at these 107, 114-pound weight classes.
Yes, Kolb's a sophomore. Again, Swank, as we mentioned, is a freshman.
Both of them getting down in those low three-point stances. Want to give a shout out and thank our. Oh,
Swank
he's in
on
there.
the leg.
Yep, he's in there on a single. Shout out to our officials here tonight: Rocky Miller, Jack Young, Jeff Weatherite, Jim Soto, Eric Fortin, Jim Schreiner, Ben Shipman, Nick Bruce.
Got a stalemate here as Kolb had the wizard in. Got just under a minute left to go in the first period. We are still scoreless.
Still 0-0. Scoreboard course up in the right-hand corner of the broadcast. Looking for a setup. 44 seconds to go here in the first. Snaps him down, quick recovery. Neither of these guys want to take the first shot here hard.
Swank was in on that.
Yeah, Swank was in on
early,
one earlier. But then Swank in again, tight, another double, takes him right down. He's fighting back. He's got a cover. There's the two.
Swank of Muncie takes a 2-0 lead.
No, he was in real tight with that nice double leg. He's in like a Turk position right there. Going to see if he can hold that Turk, maybe try to do something. Trying to break that arm down, maybe go cross face and come across with that Turk.
Going to run out of time here.
End of the first period. Swank up 2-0, Eric.
Swank defers.
Almost always defer if they win that toss.
Kolb elects to go down. Swank wrestled a good part of the year up at 14. You know, Kolb was there all year.
You can see these guys are a little. I mean, you look at some of the other guys like Babatis from Montoursville. Of course, I think he's a smaller 7-pounder. Correct, Eric?
Yeah, he's probably 103, 102.
But remember Kolb last year? He was smaller last year. Remember that when he was winning it?
Swank riding tough here.
Kolb was a smaller 3-pounder last year. Parallel ride, looking to break him down.
Kolb up 2.
Right back down again.
Got a minute and 10 left here to go in the second period.
Oh, looks like he's going to come out
Kolb
there.
is-
We got an escape.
2-1 now. 2-1 Swank.
Oh,
Kolb in
Kolb
on a
right
shot.
in. Kolb right in.
Good
Steiny on
heavy
that
hips
double.
by Swank, and we're out of bounds.
Yeah, it was never in danger there. He didn't get a hold of much. I think you'll continue to see him push the action here. You know, halfway through the match, still a tight match. Both these guys are going to continue to push the action. Oh, Kolb trying again, but nowhere going. Looks like Swank had that inside control because Kolb didn't have anywhere to go with it. But you do see it does. You can tell Swank's cut down from 14s. Looks a little bigger there. Oh, back in again, but he just had his head up into a front headlock tie. Looking to snap and get around behind. Trying to work
Good
around. He's
defense
working him
by-
hard. He's working him hard on trying to snap and go. Getting him, working him one way, trying to shrug him and go the other way.
Kolb's now controlling that elbow, so make it a
Yeah,
little bit
well,
tougher.
yeah, exactly, Steiny. Good call. And it's a good thing he got control of that because when he was loose there, it was going to stalemate, back to action. 14 seconds to go here in the second.
I think Kolb's probably happy with where he's at right now in this match.
Oh, back around. Swank's going to get
Quick
two
two.
right here.
Just before the buzzer here.
Snapped him down. Could he turn him there? No, back to his stomach.
So we're heading into the third. Swank of Muncie.
I would
leads
expect
Kolb
him
4-1.
would expect Swank to take down. Look to widen that gap by another point. Packed house here at the Magic Dome for the District 4 AA Final, Steiny. Standing ovation during the Parade of Champions for all your finalists. Love to see that. Oh, takes him back down. He tried to get that escape, and he dropped right down the ankle and kept him down. Hey, we need to get 100 shares out there. If we get 100 shares, we'll be looking at a Munderwear t-shirt giveaway plus a case of King Kongin. If we get to 200 shares, we're going to get somebody on Snoop Dogg's Facebook page, sporting on his Facebook page with the new Snoop Dogg cereal rolling out. So you'll be the star of Snoop Dogg's official Facebook page if we get to 200 shares. It's a lot of shares, but get moving. If somebody's a Snoop Dogg fan, it would be pretty neat to see somebody be on his official Facebook page with a picture of his cereal, sporting on Snoop Dogg's Facebook page.
Who would not want to be on that page?
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, let's face it. I mean, everybody loves Snoop Dogg. I think my wife just shared it 35 times herself there.
Kolb riding tough on top here. We just got just over a minute to go here in the third.
Looks, yeah, he's trying to come out. I'm kind of wondering if he would. At this point, you got to be
Cut him.
thinking, Kolb, cut him. I
Cut
mean,
him.
you're down 4-1. You're not turning him. If you can't turn him here in another, I would say another 10 seconds, you got to start thinking about cutting him and trying to take up. He's coming out anyways. Trying to go for, actually could get a reversal here because there's no takedown. There's going to be the escape. Now 5-1.
Out of bounds. 33 seconds left here to go in the third.
Swank leading 5-1 in solid control, barring anything crazy here, like a takedown straight to his back. Swank is in a good position to win his first District 4 championship. Nice throw by, 2 for Kolb. Just as fast as you say it. Still 5-3. He's looking to get out front, trying to turn him now. He knows he needs back points. He got
Went for
funky
something
there.
big.
Reversal now by Swank, going to take him up 7-3. End this match with 4 seconds to go. Congratulations to Gage Swank, freshman out of Muncie, on his District 4 championship.
Great job. Good job.
Want to thank our sponsors again, Custom Auto Care. Chris and Brian at Custom Auto Care for all your automotive needs. Want to thank Munderwear. Go to Munderwear's Facebook page. Check out his selection of clothes. Go to his website. Check out Munderwear. Woodlands Bank. Give them a shout for financial needs. Check out their interest rates. Check out their CD specials they're running. I've seen them on the billboards. Big shout out to our sponsors there. We appreciate them big time. Going to start getting ready here for now action right away into the 114-pound match.
Got Colton Wade of Sullivan County against Jace Gessner of Lewisburg.
Yeah. See if they check us. We're good. Yep. Going right into 114-pound action. Both are pretty white here, but we get the singlets. But the white with the red trim, of course, is Colton Wade out of Sullivan County, taking on Gessner with the white with the green trim out of Lewisburg.
Wade is a sophomore going up against Gessner, who's a senior.
Gessner, an experienced wrestler, a 2022 state qualifier. I mean, like I said, we both kind of like the sophomore maybe a hair more here. He seemed to be a very physical, solid wrestler, and he's in on the shot right away early here. But, I mean, this is going to be I still believe this will be a good match. Both these guys, you know, experienced wrestlers. Gessner a little more experienced. Oh, taking him down for two early.
Wade with the takedown. Got the legs in.
Oh, stretches Gessner out with the double legs. Going to try to go to work now and turn him. See Gessner kind of get those elbows in there and try to block against a power half or any type of turning situation. But Wade is working that front arm forward, looking to maybe get a power half in. There goes the power half. Sitting there thinking, hey, what would I like to do with the double leg? Now he's on one side leg, kicking that other one in again. There, he's stretching that arm forward, looking for a turn there. Grab that chin. Oh, still.
Those hips turn just a little bit.
Yep, he's still not quite there, Steiny. His headgear
Gessner doing a good job.
Gessner's headgear came off there, Eric, didn't it? Yep, official pulling out of the way.
Got just 15 seconds left to go in the first. Gessner doing a good job of fighting off there, not getting those near fall points.
He did. He was in a bit of trouble there. But when you turn him with just the head only, he's back just to that. He's still not turned over. When you're just on the head and you don't have that arm pride, you don't have that power half, you don't have that shoulder coming over too, it's hard to turn.
Gessner choice to first. Wade chooses down to start the second.
Up 2-0, looking to make it a 3-0 lead with an escape. I almost thought there might be close to a caution there, but I can't hear the whistle with our headphones on.
Wade up, trying to work up to his feet.
Gessner keeping Wade heavy up front, up top, under the arms, but Wade does work to his feet, trying to block down. Gessner trying to use that leverage to lift him. He does, lifts him back down to the mat. But Wade right back up. He's got to work his hands free. There's the one.
Wade now leads 3-0. Got a minute 25 left to go here in the second period.
And Wade pushing that action. As soon as he hit his feet, right back in, Eric. It was just a half shot, but he was still pushing that action. And that's Wade's been this way the whole tournament. Action, action, action. Impressive. You know, just go, go, go.
Nice down block there on the
Who
attempt.
was a Sullivan County wrestler the last couple of years? I'm just blanking here.
Higley?
Higley. Little remind you a little bit of Higley. Pushing that action. Always go, go, go.
Gonna try to elevate that leg.
He's got to like limp arm out of there or pick it up and then finish it. This is tougher because Gessner. So nice finish by. You would think it'd be a little tougher with that. How
almost
tall?
Reminiscent of that first takedown there.
Yeah. Oh, Gessner trying to come around. Oh no, they stopped him there. Oh, they called interlocking, did it? Yeah, they called interlocking. They called interlocking on Wade, and Gessner gets a penalty point for locking hands. Oh, he gave him another one, so it's now 5-2 Wade. He cut him loose. Oh, Gessner reaching long for a single.
Waiting on another shot.
Nice
Trying
single.
to suck that leg up.
He's got to watch the out of bounds now. He's got to pull him in. Oh, he guts across to a cradle. Trying to cradle him up. He's got it. There's the two. He's on his back. We could have a pin. He's bridging up there, but this is close. Wade doing a nice job of staying in bounds. Official in position to check for. Oh, looks like he lost the cradle there, but he's still trying to turn him in. Definitely have a 3 count.
Nice job by Gessner there.
Nice job avoiding the fall, but now we take up the score to 10-2. Wade leads.
I saw that Gessner kind of put his head down towards his knee, and Wade capitalized there and hitting that cradle.
Yeah. Third period. Gessner elected to start neutral. Oh,
Wade on another
diving
nice
in off his knees. Gessner trying to scoot around behind. Wade still holding on to that leg. We're still in a scramble position.
Got to try to get up under that leg. I think
Wade's not going to let that leg go.
There you go. Gets underneath
Yep,
that.
the
Now
funk
pressure
style.
back.
Nope. He's still. They elevate that. We worked on that. We worked on that way back at Lock Haven University. He got under that and elevated that. Now Wade in position to score 2. Up. Gessner elevates his hip. Still in a scramble position. If he loses that leg, he should have 2. Nope. Gessner putting him on his back. Gessner could have 2. There's the 2 signal and back points. What a move. Nope, he's signaling 3 count. There's 3 back. A big swing in the match. 10-7 now, Steiny.
Guess he tried to get a turn here, but if you don't do it, you've got to.
You would think about cutting him loose with 45 seconds to go.
10-7, just under 40 here left to go.
Just goes to show you, Eric, with guys young guys this close, anything can happen. Now you might see him cut him loose here, take him out of bounds. 29 seconds, see what his coaches are saying to him. I think they're trying to get him to work some way to get him with back points here and try to just tie it up versus letting him go.
He's got to go big here soon. He's going to run out of time. Wade in good position, doesn't have any stall calls.
5 seconds. He's gonna take this home.
Great effort by Gessner, but Colton Wade is your champion.
Colton Wade, your PIAA District 4 champion, and congratulations to him. Want to thank our sponsors here, Burger Septic, for all your porta toilet, potable water, and sewer needs. Burger Septic. Want to thank Derek Zeckman. Derek Zeckman just getting named the PIAA District 4 Assistant Coach of the Year. Mortgage Network Solutions with Derek Zeckman for all your mortgage needs. So want to just thank more of our sponsors. Perkins. Want to thank Perkins, Frank Kova, Larich. You want to get a great breakfast, shoot on over to Perkins. Talk to Frank. He will take care of you. Rennie, Rhode Armor, Allstate for your insurance needs. Give us a call with our great young driver rates. We will take care of you. Appreciate all of our sponsors. Big time. Getting the shot here. I don't know if we can get a shot of the podium here can we get a shot of the podium there at 107 pounds? Panning over to our podium there, zooming in. There's your finishers for the PIAA District 4.
All right, let's go back live. Here we go.
Getting ready to go here at 121 pounds. Brandon Wetzel out of Montoursville going up against Brent Hare, the freshman phenom out of Montgomery. Steiny.
Yeah, obviously Hare's had the best of the 2 matches so far this year. We'll see if Wetzel make adjustments and trying to get after it here.
Yeah, Brant and our Wenzel had a tough match earlier today against
Wernsberger.
Freshman from
Meadowbrook.
Christian. It's the older Wernsberger's brother.
I think it ended up being like 6-3.
It was a good match.
Nice.
Oh, he grabbed his uniform trying to finish that. Little shrug by. Thought he could. It looks like we may have a little bit of blood somewhere here. We got a little bit of blood time. We can take a second to thank our sponsors here during this blood time again. Want to thank Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center for jumping on and sponsoring this year for all your commercial insurance needs, and any other workman's comp, anything commercial, small business, whatever you need. Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center. Want to thank D's Cupcakes for jumping in and sponsoring this year. D's Cupcakes, the best around. You'll love them. Then we got Perkins. Let's talk about potato pancakes. Stop by and see Perkins' best potato pancakes around. Here we go. Back to action. Quick shot.
Out to Wetzel.
Reshot by Hare. Looks like he's got him tied up pretty tight there right now. Hare does. Oh, nice throw by into a single. No call, no call. Good no call right there. Man, slick shot by Hare.
He's just smooth.
Man, look at these guys in and out. Wenzel looks to be going tough this time too. And I would say he worked hard getting ready for him here.
Yeah, I'm sure they went back and watched the video.
You know, you like to say, okay, Wenzel has a lot more experience, but a guy like Brant here, he's been wrestling all these,
national tournaments
in the summer previous to high school. I mean, the kid has probably, wrestled hundreds of matches just in the last 2-3 years throughout the country against, honestly, the country's best. Nice shot by Hare. He's in tight. Wenzel scrambling, trying to come around the back door. Trying to fight, trying to hit a switch. Two for Hare. You see him try to get in that falling switch position and hit it. That was a nice effort by Wenzel, but great job finishing it by Hare. The freshman leads 2-0 right now in the first period. I love how he maneuvered and tried to hit that falling switch. He knew he was in a little bit of a rough position there to get around behind him and tried to maneuver into. He hit a beautiful falling switch
against Wernsberger
in the semis. I mean, Wernsberger wrestled a great match, but he didn't even know what hit him when Wenzel hit that falling switch.
Of course, Brandon is committed to wrestle next year at Penn State University.
Returns him to the mat there. Hare back to his feet quickly.
Out of bounds. We got 1:50 left to go. Again, Hare leads 2-0. A lot of action here. A lot of movement.
A lot of time to go. With the pace this will start out at, I expect to see a little bit better fought match than that. Last week's sectional match on Wenzel's part seems to be pushing the pace and pushing himself a little harder, but Hare is just such a smooth wrestler.
Hare with the escape leads 3-0. We're out of bounds, stalemate.
I think that ref wanted to bring that action back to the middle right there, Eric.
Nice throw by.
Nice throw by.
There's
down for two. 5-0 in the second. God, he's so beautiful with that throw by. I mean, beautiful. And you think that's something, it is slick because you think that's something an experienced wrestler wouldn't be able to be hit with the way he is so good with it, Hare. For those of you watching who don't know, you're still, when Gage Wenzel is a tough wrestler in his own right. Hit for stalling right there. But just a tough wrestler in his own right. You're looking at the freshman out here controlling a returning state champion and last year's returning state runner-up.
Third-place winner.
And third-place winner. First, second, and third. So, just give you a little bit of idea of how how just physically, mentally, and just wrestling tough that Brant Hare, the freshman out of Montgomery, is. Big things to come from this freshman.
Hare gone to
Oh,
a
he's
tilt.
got the tilt. Nope. Over and back. It looked like he might have it there for a second.
Looks like we are going to end this period. Hare heading into the third with a 5-0 lead.
I don't know the I could say a commanding lead for the freshman Brant Hare. Oh, caution on green.
Seems Hare's been most successful when he's been able to tie up and hit that slide by.
Yeah, if you were Brandon, you might want to try to stay out of that tie. There he attempts to do a throwdown and he kind of threw it up in and duck under into a single. Tried to duck and turn it into a single, but just couldn't get it done. Hare with a big underhook. Brandon battling back.
He does hit that move on a lot of other wrestlers, obviously. You know, the caliber of Hare here. And there's that
Oh, the throw by again. Onto his two. There's a 2 takedown. See, you see how actually Wenzel pushed into him, and that's when Hare hit that. When he tried to push that action into him, he just hit it. Going to release him. Take it to 7-1. Throw him by again. And you look at Hare, he doesn't look as physical as Brandon, yet he's just physically commanding that throw by and commanding that tie up. Hare coming back in, trying to get physical with him. Oh, Hare. Wenzel tried to hit the throw by. Right on the edge, both wrestlers looks like taking a rest on the edge right there.
There's another throw by.
Oh, and Wetzel gets out of it there. .41 seconds to go here. 8-1 lead for the freshman. I missed it. There was a call. Was there a stalling call in there, or what? That 8th point I missed.
I don't know what that was.
I didn't see it either. I looked away to the screen for a second and.
.19 here to go. 8-1 Hare.
Throw. Oh, reshot. Ooh, banged heads right there in the edge. Big headbutt right there. 13 seconds, you see the headbutt right now. But listen, 8-1, and Hare is not letting up, not 1 inch. He just keeps pushing the match. Wenzel still wrestling hard too, but Hare not letting up 1 iota.
I think he's trying to get that major.
And your District 4 AA champion, probably the first of many to come.
I was just thinking that same thing.
Brant Hare out of Montgomery. Going to take a second to thank a couple sponsors here. EnerStar Solutions. For all your gas and oil field needs, get in touch with EnerStar Solutions. Also, the exclusive dealer in the for all kinds of communications needs. EnerStar Solutions in the gas and oil field.
So we swing over to the podium.
We swing over to the podium. While we're at the podium, watching our guys take the podium here, just want to shout out to some of our other sponsors. Mortgage Network Solutions, Derek Zeckman. Appreciate his sponsorship, his continued wrestling support. And a shot at all your wrestlers there. All right, Eric, what do we got going on here now?
So 127 pounds, we've got Matthew Smith from Midwest going up against Tyler Orrick from Warrior Run. Ulrich, a freshman.
I was tongue-tied there when I was saying
Smith,
that.
a sophomore.
With Enerstar, they are the exclusive dealer of Starlink Communications. Of course, Elon Musk and Starlink, but hook up with Enerstar Solutions from the gas and oil field and other businesses for Starlink, for internet in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty great.
Rennie, I think this might have been our first pick that was different.
Yeah, I picked
think you liked
Smith, I
Smith.
think, and you went with Ulrich, and this is one of those ones that I like the way Ulrich is moving right now, but we'll see what happens here, and this is one of those ones that go either way. Both these guys young. Ulrich, a freshman out of Warrior Run. Smith, a sophomore out of Midwest. Smith with experience last year making it to regionals. Outside single, but Ulrich coming around. Looks like he may score on it.
Get around that leg and hook that. There's two.
And there is two. Ulrich scores quickly here.
Nice.
Returning him back to the mat.
Smith back up to his feet.
That cross-body shot, he was just too stretched out, and Ulrich took advantage of it. He's going to cut him.
Yep, there's the escape. So it is now 2-1. We got 54 seconds left to go here in the first period.
I think if Smith wants to be careful of going so far across his body, there he was going for the same side single instead of going cross-body. I think, too, Smith is going from a little far out, Eric. You see that?
Try it from distance there and getting in.
Yep. He's got to set it up a little bit more, get an angle. Throw by. Of course, Smith in the black singlet. Warrior Run in the blue and white singlet. Another little shrug throw by.
22 left to go here in the first period. There's a
Nice throw by. There's two.
There's two.
Hands are down. There's two. Picking him up now, 8 seconds. Wants to try to maintain control. Was 6 seconds ago. Ulrich trying to get an escape to maintain the lead,
There
and he
it is.
does. I'm sorry to tie it back up again. 3-3. Green's going to defer most likely. Of course, what, the first of how many wrestlers today in the finals here? 5 for Warrior Run?
Yeah, they've got like 4 in a row.
Yep, the first of
No,
5.
I'm sorry. No, we got Johnson and Heckman.
Yeah, Johnson, Heckman next. But here's the first of 5 Warrior Run wrestlers in the finals. Of course, Betts being named the head coach of the year for District 4. And
Zeckman.
Mortgage Network Solutions' own Derek Zeckman being named the assistant coach of the year.
Attempted roll through by Smith. Good job, Ulrich, there to follow.
We're going to have to be sure to ask Derek Zeckman what the qualifications are for assistant coach of the year. Potentially dangerous there. His knee was getting bent over a little bit. But you'd be surprised how far these guys' knees can go without breaking. Did you hear what I said? We'll have to ask Derek what the qualifications are for assistant coach of the year. I'm just teasing Derek. We're good friends.
There's not much that Derek doesn't coach, right? I mean,
He just got named the head baseball coach for Warrior Run,
and
too.
he's the football
He's
coach.
the head football coach, assistant wrestling coach, and head baseball coach at Warrior Run. They must not have a lot of guys down there that want to coach.
Nice recovery by Ulrich there as Smith tried to hit.
And
the
sometime in there he goes to work and does a couple mortgages in there.
We are out of bounds, still tied 3-3. Minute 4 left to go here in the second.
Doing a nice job of riding him here so far in this second period. Of course, that would, if he can keep him down, he's up on his feet, then that would put him in a position to take down and get the escape, to take the lead. Oh,
the roll through.
it's the Granby. It's going to be a
There's
reverse
two.
on the, yes, going to be a reverse on the Granby. That was a nice Granby. In all the years I wrestled, I got to admit, I never hit that move, ever. Of course, I wasn't as small and nimble as these guys either. Nice reversal by Smith. Now he's going to see if he can ride him out here for 50 seconds. Ulrich doing a nice job getting to his feet. He tries to put him right to his back. He close to having a count. One. Oh, had a 1 count there twice. That was a beautiful move and breakdown. Standing tilt. Wow, Smith did a nice job. Almost got back points off that standing tilt. I have not seen too many guys take somebody into a tilt position from their feet that often. That was a nice.
I was just watching a series on that, and that was one of the things that they were showing. Ulrich up to his feet.
Trying to break him down, 24 seconds. Going to take him, nope, out of bounds there. 20 seconds to go. Smith from Midwest in the black uniform leads 5-3.
Ulrich a roll through.
15. He's going to get one here. He should if he loses control of that. Fighting to hold on here. No, he manages to hold on to that leg. 5 seconds.
Oh,
he's out for one with 3 seconds to go. 5-4.
Done that 2 periods in a row now.
Great job by, or 2 periods in a row with last 2-second escapes that could come in big time in the final decision in this match. 5-4 now.
Heading into the third.
Ulrich taking the bottom position.
Ulrich trying to get up to his feet. Smith drops down on that leg. Nice mat return.
Oh, there could be a reversal here. Oh, Smith fighting back. Oh, he still had control. He could stick him in that tilt position again. Oh, he's out there in the bow and arrow / cradle position. Almost looked like he was going to go for the bow and arrow. Now he's trying to switch into a cradle position. Oh, he's trying to hip up. Smith still in the control, but we are in an almost full-out scramble position. Smith needed to be cognizant of his back. We saw a defensive pin earlier in the consolations, Eric, for the 5th, 6th, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Kennedy from Montorzo was pinned defensively, correct?
Yes.
Stalemate. I think a good call by the ref. I don't think that position was going anywhere for either wrestler. And all you're doing is burning your clock.
Yep. Let these guys wrestle. Great action during this match.
Close match, but there's nonstop action, even in the top-bottom position. Trying to return him to the mat. He's a little high in the chest to do that. Trying to get him around the hips. I think the crowd not liking how he took him out of bounds.
He lifted him up and kind of walked out.
Yeah, it was. He definitely knew what he was doing there. It didn't. Of course, actually, Derek Zeckman down there in the corner for Warrior Run. He's the one with the nice bald head. Smith back in. Still holding on to that single, 30 seconds. Now you'll see a stalemate call. Quick stalemate call by Fortin, and that's a good call. So they're not burning out 20, 30 seconds on, with the last 30 seconds on that clock. Very good call by the official Fortin to keep this match moving forward. Oh, nice roll. Oh, Smith back in. Looking to try to get back off of this. Oh, now he's reaching in for a switch position. Stalling call because he's down low on the hips and legs. I see, but I still thought he had a chance to improve there for back points, but I see the call. Stalling call, 12 seconds. Can Ulrich do it again in the last 7-8 seconds to take this match into overtime?
Oh, there's the one.
Down the leg. He's trying to get it. He could get called for stalling if he holds on to these legs. Stalling call for the 1 point. It's a legitimate call, 5 seconds. It's going to send this match, if he doesn't escape in less than a second, going to send this match into overtime. Nice call by the officials. Good match. Less than a second. Overtime. And let's let the wrestlers decide this match.
Absolutely. Got overtime, which is 1 minute.
I see the call, and there was no argument from the coaches. Quick shot by Ulrich. What a great match, Eric.
Yeah, this definitely has lived up.
Oh, he's had him. He was tight on that ankle. Or deep, I should say. Oh, reshot. Oh, reshot again.
Can get the. Oh,
two young men out here vying, want to win this district championships, Eric. Both these guys want their first district championship.
This guy seemed to be in very.
Oh, nice deep shot by Smith. Almost too far. He almost shot right through his legs. 30 seconds into a scramble position. What are we calling here?
Maybe potentially dangerous.
I think Smith is hurt.
Oh, blood. Somebody's bleeding.
Yep, we have blood time. All right, while we have blood time here, we're going to thank Mortgage Network Solutions out there on the mat right now. Derek Zeckman checking on his wrestler, Ulrich. He is the proprietor of Mortgage Network Solutions here locally. All your mortgage needs, reach out to Derek Zeckman. Want to give a shout out to all the people watching on Webb Weekly Live through YouTube. All the people tuning in to watch this tonight. You know, we really appreciate you. It really helps grow the sport. And please, if you get a chance, get out and support our sponsors too. Because all this, the sponsors and the wrestling fans, all brings together to let us bring this event to you and make it happen. Support these young men, get to put them in the limelight. And that's what we're here to do. Promote the sport of wrestling, put these young wrestlers in the spotlight, and really grow the sport of wrestling. And I want to talk a minute, Eric, and I know you've seen this happening too. I want to talk a second about girls wrestling.
Yes.
I'm hoping in the next few years that we'll get our sponsors on board, and we're going to be bringing you the first District 4 girls wrestling championship and the first Northeast Regional girls wrestling championship, and then obviously the state tournament. But again, our sponsors, Custom Auto Care, Chris and Brian, been supporting wrestling in the District 4 and Northeast Regional Championships for the last 5 years. Couldn't do this without them. For all your automotive needs, is from service to oil changes to tires to rotation, you name it. Get out and see Chris and Brian.
From the land of the free, the home of the brave, underwear's made in the USA. We'll never take a knee, we will always stand. We don't use sweatshirts from foreign lands. Support our troops every day. Wearing the American made underwear by far. American strong we are. Underwear.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
All right, here we are back to live action. 28 seconds to go in the first overtime period. Eric, what did you say he cut?
I don't know. It looked like a cut to his.
Oh, and Ulrich in deep. Looks like he's going to get the two.
Oh, no,
Smith rolls
Smith gets his hips
through.
up.
16 seconds. Smith may get the two. There's the two. He signals for the two. That's it.
Wow.
Oh, the official concurs. That's it. Smith is going to be your District 4 champion. What a match. Both gentlemen need to hold their heads high. What a match. Great match.
Love it.
Yep, love it, love it. Want to thank all of our fans at home. Hey, don't forget Mortgage Network Solution. Thanks, Derek Zeckman sitting in the corner there. But want to thank our fans at home. Also, don't forget, 200 shares. Get somebody on Snoop Dogg's Facebook page with his new cereal. But Munderwear, Scott Levan's going to be giving away some gifts when we hit 100 shares. We're currently going over to the podium. What's this, Eric, for the 120...
121.
121 pound. And coming up next here is one of the anticipated matches of the night. Scott Johnson out of Muncie coming up here, taking on Connor Heckman, looking for a big match here. Of course, those wrestlers on the podium, all 6 of those wrestlers advancing to next week's Northeast Regional Championships. And here we go. Thank you to Perkins and Frank Kovalerich. Get over there. Check out my personal favorite, the potato pancakes at Perkins in Williamsport. Make sure you say hi to Frank Kovalerich. Make sure you say hi to my daughter Mallory if you're there, if she's waitressing. And here we go, live, back with action. We're going to go back at 133 pounds. Scott Johnson, Connor Heckman.
Should be a heck
The
of a
number
match.
2, Scott Johnson, ranked in the state. Number 3, Heckman.
Each of these wrestlers committed to wrestle. Johnson committed to Clarion University. Heckman to the Rise and Lock Haven University.
Heckman, a 3rd place finisher last year at the PIAA Championships. Of course, Scott Johnson, PIAA state champion in 2022.
Heckman almost pulling a Roman Bravo Young there. You see his arm behind his back when they wrestled against DeSanto. He remember seeing that? He was just...
Yeah, I saw that.
Because
Little
DeSanto
Russian-
liked to go to that dump.
Russian tie by Johnson, looking for the inside shot off of it. Going to try to dump him. Yep. On the edge. Still fighting it. Out of bounds.
We talked about Johnson loving to get to that dump, that fireman's.
Heckman with a little bit of leverage and height advantage. Johnson a little more compact, solid wrestler. Oh, trying to use that leverage right there, trying to jack him up, look for a trip. He gets him up nice and tall. That shorter wrestler, it gets out of position. But look at Johnson trying to get low to the mat. Underhook for Heckman again. Watch Johnson go for that dump off that overhook, and watch him go for that high crotch again. You think he'll try to hit it there, Steiny?
He's going to try to go to it here again. So we got 30 left. We are still scoreless here in the first.
Jeff Gray, and Jeff's going to kill me. I can't remember if he was a state champion or runner-up from Hughesville tuning in, but a phenomenal wrestler from Hughesville, Pennsylvania. Jeff Gray watching here with us tonight. Thanks, Jeff, for jumping on.
Would you refer this earlier as the waterfall, right? Isn't that what you
Yeah, I heard him call that when they're in that position, up and down like that, he shot in the double, the waterfall position. I haven't heard that before, but neat.
So we are going to end the first here scoreless.
I guess because the guy's upright, the other guy's coming down over top of him, the waterfall position when you're in deep on that double leg and have him lift it up. Johnson taking the down position. Jeff, if you're watching there, feel free to comment and remind me. I can't remember if you were a state champion or a runner-up for Hughesville. I know going on to further his wrestling career than I think at Bloomsburg University. And Jeff Gray, he used to come in. Jeff was a state champion. Somebody just texted me. Actually, Jamie Yunkin just chimed in and said Jeff did win it. State champion from Hughesville. Used to come into the mat room and help work with me all the time. I got to say thanks to Jeff for doing that.
We got an escape here from Johnson. He now leads 1-0.
Oh, looks like poked in the eye. I think that was incidental. In and out, trying to set something up. Of course, 1-0. Johnson leads, looking for a setup. Oh, in tight on a single leg. Tries to switch to 2 on it, going the other way with it. He's close to a 2 right there. There's the 2.
Johnson with the takedown, now leads
That was
3-0.
And that was what we talked about early. I felt this would be the difference in the match. I felt Johnson's offense would be the difference. Heckman, a very defensive wrestler. I just, if Johnson was going to take the lead and win this match, I felt his offensive prowess was what we were going to see do that. Oh, geez. Coach Carter Giles.
Coach Giles.
Coach Giles tuning in from, where's he at? Montana? Out there in Montana. Thanks for tuning in, Coach Giles. Escaped now by Heckman. 3-1. Johnson leads.
Got 45 here to go in the second. See if Heckman can find some offense here. Be absolutely crucial. You get a takedown here, and then he do have the ability to start the third period on bottom.
Make sure if you're out there watching, you're sharing this, please, so we can get as many wrestling fans promoting these young wrestlers as we can. 24 seconds to go here in the second period. Trying to work the Russian tie now, Johnson is. Heckman pulling away. Nice shot off his tie.
Nice
Johnson counters and is in on a single. 9 seconds to finish it. Heckman doing a nice job of fighting it off.
Not sure what happened there. He was calling for injury time.
You know, we say this, Eric. How many times do we see now? Obviously, Warrior run back to back to back with the brothers, but of course we had Matt Smith from Midwest. Now Connor Heckman. How many times?
Room partners, right?
Yeah, Matt room partners. You get a good guy pushing another good guy, and they excel. Both of the guys excel because they got a tough guy to work with in the mat room. So you see Heckman, you know, a senior probably pushing Matt Smith in that mat room the last couple years, and Smith ends up a district champion. Escape for Heckman. Now we have a 1-point match. Johnson going right at it for the win. He wants his district championship. Nice shot, double leg.
Heavy hips.
He's going to try to pick him up now into that waterfall. Nope, he's going to turn him. Is he going to go into that waterfall? Yep, there's the waterfall position. Trying to turn him. Can he come around and get, he's got his arm over there. Can he get control? He's got to get that arm loose to get control. There, he gets it loose. Can he cover? Comes around trying to cover. He needs to loosen that leg now. We could see 2. Just needs to get that toe loose. I would like to let the officials see if they can improve this position. He should be able to kick out of this. Nice job fighting it off, though, by Heckman. Still in a scramble position.
Scramble. Nice job by Heckman.
Great job by Heckman battling off. Great shot by Johnson, still straying the aggressor. Now I can see a stalemate. Good call. Good call. Nobody was improving that. I think the official did a really nice job there, letting them try to wrestle out. That was a position Johnson could have improved. Didn't, but Heckman did a nice job battling it. I like it when the official lets the aggressor try to, improve that shot. Going for that Russian again. Out of it. Now he's in that over.
Underhook.
Yep. Heckman with the under, and there it is.
There's the dump.
There's that dump off that. Can he come around and cover? Oh, he kept his feet are out of bounds. Oh, he could not keep his feet in bounds.
That's a patented Johnson dump.
Hey, you got to give Johnson credit. Johnson's winning this match, and he's not stopping. He's still going at him. Love it. Another shot by Johnson.
There's that one.
Great job by Scott Johnson being the aggressor, even when he's winning this match.
Yeah, he's not going into stall mode. Nope. He's attacking.
I would call that more of a water rundown. That wasn't straight up and down. He's trying to hold. Now he just wants to hold on here for 3 seconds for the win. 1 second. Scott Johnson, your PIAA District 4 champion at 130 pounds. This match was everything it was promised to be. Great job by both gentlemen. Munderwear. Just making the nicest clothes out there. You see all these schools wearing Munderwear, all these high school athletes sporting Munderwear. They love it. They love his graphics. They love his symbols. They love, everything from sweatshirts to hats to you name it. Munderwear, check them out. course, we want to thank our other sponsors out there, too. Appreciate them all. Woodlands Bank coming along now for the 3rd or 4th year straight. Really appreciate Woodlands Bank. Get in, check out their CD rates, check out their money market account rates. Doing a great job locally here, Woodlands Bank. Here we go on the podium, Eric, at 127 pounds.
Yep,
All
Matthew Smith, your champion.
All 6 of these young men on the podium right now, advancing to the Northeast Regional Championships here at the Magic Dome next weekend.
All right, here we are. Coming back live to the 139-pound championship. Reagan Milheim, a Warrior Run, a freshman, going up against Mason Barvitsky out of Southern Columbia.
And we got the first of the Milheim brothers.
We got a three Milheim run here. So you had on PA Power Rankings, I had Milheim at 8. I think your rankings that you looked at, they had Milheim at 6.
Yeah, Milheim it was at 6 on the rankings. And I can't think of that name, but here we go with action. Milheim in the gray and blue, Barvitsky in the Southern Columbia black. Barvitsky in tight on a shot, right off the whistle. The freshman trying to fight him off. Heavy hips by Milheim, but Barvitsky able to bring it up. Milheim fighting it back down to the mat. Oh, Barvitsky are just showing his strength, muscling that up to his feet. Now he's got it pretty tight.
Right. Well,
Milheim's got that whizzer in, fight, stalemate. Nice job by Milheim fighting that one off, Eric. I think this match is going to be a fun match to watch here, too.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, what's Barvitsky in some of the polls ranked as high as 2nd?
Yeah, I have him at 2 from PA Power.
I do not think that...
What do you think this stuff's like? I mean, we talk about the mat room, but then wonder what it's like at the Milheim household.
I would bet money that there is
Any
a
holes in the wall?
I would bet money there's a mat room in the basement. Or in the garage, take your pick. But I would bet money there's a mat room there somewhere at that residence. And yes, there's probably some drywall holes in that mat room. I know there was quite a few at our house in the basement, holes in the wall in the basement mat room. Might even been a couple in the living room.
Still scoreless. Just about 30 seconds left to go here in the first.
Mike Lacher saying District 4 is looking strong. I got to agree with Coach Lacher there. You, Steiny?
Absolutely. Milheim in on the shot.
I have to look over to Riz, see how many shares we're at right now.
It's like we are going to end this period scoreless.
Not at 100. Okay. Keep sharing it there, guys. We're not at 100 yet. 200. A lot of people are watching on TV, so try to share it on Facebook if you're on Facebook. But we have a lot of people watching it on WebWeeklyLive.com through YouTube. Long as you're tuning in to support these guys, we really appreciate it. Barvitsky throwing in the legs.
Kind of going to get the cross body there. Barvitsky, I know, he's a tough on top.
He is tight with that leg. Actually, Milheim doing what he can there, just grabbing that arm so he doesn't get turned over. Almost going for that cross body ride. Almost looked like he might be trying to set up a spladle there too at times.
There now, he's got that arm.
Yep. A tough ride right there.
Barvitsky trying to. He's got a bar in there.
The official, I think telling Milheim he's got to work up. Oh, he's turning him right there.
Nope.
Milheim doing a nice job of coming through. He could come out. Now he's going to work for one here. He should have the one right now.
Went for a potential near fall to
yeah.
to rolling through and getting an escape.
Taking the lead. 1-0 for Milheim. Throw by there.
.30 seconds left here to go in the second.
Like you said, imagine this, you know right where this freshman wrestler's coming from, has two older brothers to work him over every day for the last how many years?
Iron sharpens iron, right?
Yes, sir. 10 seconds to go. Shot by Milheim. He's in tight. He could have two quick right here. There's the two. Takes the lead 3-0 with 2 seconds to go in the second period. What a job by the freshman Milheim, taking the lead over the second-ranked Southern Columbia Mason Barvitsky. Barvitsky electing to go down here in the third period. If Milheim does win this one, I can go up by 2 picks on you, Steiny.
At least. I think you'd be up by 3, actually.
Oh, up by 3. This was a tough one. I just, I just had a feeling. I watched Milheim the whole tournament. I know that I think Barvitsky was out for part of early season with injury, and, it takes a toll on you.
Nice job by Milheim.
I think you'll see Barvitsky get tougher and tougher every week now. Next week with regionals, and then the following week state, keep continuing to work back into his match. But that not to take anything away from Milheim coming out here against the senior, against last year's. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, junior. Thank you, against last year's 4th place state finisher. And we see another future District 4 star as a freshman coming on.
Yeah, this just shows you,
Reagan Milheim.
To our point, the strength of District 4.
They just hit Barvitsky for stalling. Yep, and as to what Eric's saying, this just shows how tough in even the years to come District 4 wrestling is going to be. We see, you look at Colton Wade, a sophomore from, Sullivan County. Now we see Brant Hare, of course. Oh, my gosh, the freshman phenom out of Montgomery. Now we're looking at, Reagan Milheim winning 3-0 against last year's 4th place finisher from Southern Columbia, Barvitsky. What a phenomenal crew of young wrestlers coming up through here at District 4.
Yeah, the future definitely is bright. Barvitsky trying to get up to his feet. Good pressure by Milheim.
These young guys, I like, I know Babatis didn't make the finals there at 107, but I like Babatis in the future. He goes
into that body a little bit.
He's a small, that's it. He's a small 107-pounder. Young man probably weighs 102, 103. Let's see what he does when he weighs 112 and cuts down to 107 next year.
Reagan Milheim.
Your 139-pound PIAA District 4 champion as a freshman. And Warrior Run making a great showing here. And there we got a shot of the podium. And we got all 6 of these gentlemen advancing from 133 pounds on the podium to the Northeast Regional Championship. And we got coming up here at 145 pounds, we have Cade Wernsberger from Meadowbrook Christian. And we got, want to thank Munderwear real quick, but we're coming back to live action here. All right, here we go. We got Cade Wernsberger, Meadowbrook Christian, taking on Caden Milheim of Warrior Run.
Both these wrestlers are seniors. Wernsberger will wrestle next year at Bucknell
Both
University.
tough wrestlers. Eric, I think, who did you pick here? We parted again here. I think you went with Wernsberger, correct?
I think so.
And I went back to Warrior Run with Milheim.
I didn't circle my picks.
And this is a tough. Is that you trying to make it unofficial there, or what?
No.
This is a tough one here. I mean, listen, I like Wernsberger too. I mean, he's such a defensive, solid wrestler. He slows the pace down and just finds a way to win matches. But Caden Milheim is aggressive, and we'll see how this turns out. I think Caden had beat. Was one of Barvitsky's losses earlier, wasn't it?
Milheim?
Yes.
Yes.
Caden had beat Barvitsky when Barvitsky was up a weight. So now the Milheim brothers accounting for a couple of Barvitsky's losses. Tight shot by Milheim. Wernsberger into the battle position. Milheim looking to lift him up there. Oh, he hooked that leg. Nice spin around by Wernsberger. He could have two. There's two. Yep, there's two. Milheim in for two. Nice job trying to battle. Milheim did not panic, held on for the takedown.
Milheim trying to ride this period out here. We got less than 20 seconds left here to go in the first. Leads 2-0. Working on the edge here.
Man, good action here tonight in all these matches. I think they were hitting the King Kong and energy drink in the locker room because these guys are going at it tonight. Lots of action, lots of energy. Of course, I'm teasing there. I'm not quite sure how that energy drink would sit before a wrestling match.
Probably be coming back up. So.
Yeah, I think they might be needing a bucket for more blood out there. 5 seconds to ride him out and hold on to this. Wernsberger trying to make a quick escape here. Milheim hanging on. Time runs out. No call. Good no call by the official. Red choice. I would assume he'll defer.
No, he's
going down. Push that lead right away. I never deferred. I mean, that was back in the day. I got the choice. I took down. I figured I'll score now.
I think that probably puts a little more pressure on your opponent being up.
That's what I say. You go up 3-0. That's, keep pushing that lead. Up to the all-four position. Wernsberger trying to break him down. Now he's on his feet.
Milheim with the, got the wizard in there. Got a stalemate. We got minute 27.
Milheim third last year in the state and Wernsberger fourth, correct, Eric?
My notes say you are correct. Milheim up to his feet again.
I see
got that wizard in there.
Bill Blair from Interstar Solutions just joined watching us.
You got escape.
Of course, Interstar Solutions, one of our sponsors, and we really appreciate them. And as I mentioned earlier, they have the exclusive Starlink communications for the gas and oil field.
Just a minute here left to go in the second. Milheim leads 3-0 over Wernsberger.
You would think here that you might see Wernsberger try to push the action. He's down 3-0 now. Nice shot by Milheim, but defended quickly. 30 seconds to go here in the second. 3-0 lead for Wernsberger. Stalemate called. Again, Wernsberger looking to try to set something up here, try to score here before the third period. Quick shot, but no. Oh, reshot from way out by Milheim. And probably see Wernsberger take down to start the third period here. Now, will Milheim look to ride him or cut him, Eric?
I think you'd look to ride him maybe to see if you can get a turn.
See if you can take some time off the clock here. I think every match, I don't think I've ever seen Wernsberger, against the tougher guys in more than a 2 or 3 point match. They're always tight, close matches. He is tough to score against. Milheim doing a nice job.
Out of bounds. Got minute 34 left. Wernsberger's got to find a way to get an escape here to bring it to a 2-point match and then find a way to get a takedown here in the last minute 34.
As we said earlier, Wernsberger will be wrestling at Bucknell University, of course, Division I. And where did you say Milheim will be heading to?
American University.
American. With who else was heading there?
Ulrich. Manuel.
Manuel Ulrich from Mifflinburg at the heavyweight. Like I said, it might be difficult to get to 200 shares with a lot of people watching on Webb Weekly Live and YouTube, but 200 shares gets somebody on, gets their picture with Snoop Dogg's new cereal on Snoop Dogg's official Facebook page.
I think that said that was coming in June.
Yep, coming in June, the cereal, Snoop Dogg's cereal rolling out. Nice job riding him out. Wernsberger continued. Looked like he's getting tired there trying to get out from underneath Milheim. 43.
What do you suppose all the things Snoop Dogg's involved in? He wants to create a cereal. I just find that interesting.
Opportunity.
Milheim doing a phenomenal job here riding. We got 35 seconds left here to go in the third.
Throwing a leg in now. Ooh, looks like Wernsberger caught that leg. Going to put Milheim in a tough position. If you're smart here in your Milheim, you might think to give up 2 to your stomach if you get in trouble. But he's holding on in a scramble position. Wernsberger's face mat going down over his face. Official blows that out of bounds.
16 seconds left to go here in the third.
Milheim maintaining control. $16 seconds away for a district championship for Caden Milheim. He was a runner-up in District 4 last year. Who to? Do we remember that, Steiny?
I do not remember that.
7 seconds away. And Caden Milheim will be your PIAA District 4 champion.
Congratulations, Caden. Back-to-back Milheims as district champs.
And we have some podium coming up here. And we want to thank EnerStar Solutions for all your gas and oil fills needs, housing, energy, water and sewer, you name it. We want to thank EnerStar Solutions. Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center for all your commercial needs. We want to thank SV Insurance Center. I want to give a shout out next to Perkins. Stop by, see Frank Kovalerich at the Williamsport Perkins location. Order yourself up one of the best breakfasts in the area. Make sure you grab some of my favorite, the potato pancakes. Let's get a shot of the podium here for our advancing wrestlers to the Northeast Regional Championships at 139 pounds. Moving on to 152 pounds. I'm sorry, yeah, we're going to...
Yes.
Yep, 152. We've got Connor Hare of Montgomery in the black and red, taking on Cameron Milheim, a sophomore from Warrior Run. Eric, what happened here last time these guys met? Oh, quick
Connor
shots. Connor scores quick for 2.
I want to say it was 7-3.
7-3?
Yeah. Answer to that question, Caden Milheim last year was Scott Johnson.
Okay. Oh, good. Thank you, Eric. Did you remember that, or did somebody text you?
No, I just jumped on PA Wrestling. use my resources.
I wonder why you got quiet over there for a little bit. Connor Hare, we could see a potentially dangerous here. If he comes to his feet, that official would usually call potentially dangerous. Yep, as soon as his hand comes off the mat.
Now, these are the first and second ranked wrestlers in the state.
Yep, the number 1 and number 2 ranked wrestler in the state at 152 pounds in front of us here at the PIAA District 4 Championships. And last week in the Central section.
Yes.
The number 1 and 2 wrestler in the same section. Connor Hare riding tight, got a leg in, got the underhooks on right now. Of course, Connor Hare, your returning state champion. Milheim scores 1 with the escape. 2-1 match. Hare leads. 35 seconds. We see Connor with the quick peek to the clock. Seeing how much time he has left. Does he have time to set up and work a takedown? $20 seconds here in the first. Going to end the first period here.
Fighting and
yep, with Hare winning 2-1. Like I said, remember you have the returning state champion. Last week was 3-0 Hare, so it was a tight match last weekend.
thank you. They're trying to get to his feet, and he's out. So we got 3-1, 3-1. Hare now leads. Milheim of Warrior Run.
There was 1990. Somebody just texted me the first female to compete in 1990 at a section, and I actually was there. I was actually in sections in 1990, and I can't remember. I remember that real good female girl wrestler from Benton.
Benton, yeah.
Yeah, Benton a couple years ago was good. Terry Jones. That's who it was? Oh, that's who asked. I don't recall. So, yeah, they're asking. Maybe somebody will remember the first female wrestler to compete, if somebody wants to chime in with the answer, at a Hughesville section in 1990. So, I don't remember.
Actually, as soon as you say the name, I can picture her.
Three to one. Hare leads here in the second. And what you see is respect from two great wrestlers for each other, slowing down this match. Hare in control, looking for another shot.
Here, another quick peek up at the clock.
Oh, nice snap down, looking for something. Ooh, reshot. Hair looking to counter on the edge. 4 seconds. No takedown, no takedown. 1.9 seconds out of bounds. A little bit of fast flurry there on the edge of the mat. Thank you, Ken Ike, for letting us know that score last week of 3-0. Hair winning last week.
For the top 6 place finishers, 145 pounds, and the coaches make their way to the awards area at this time.
Hair, a good wrestler on top.
Interesting, you see Milheim there. He didn't just try to explode up. He kind of
he's
balled up a little bit, kind of measured what Hair was trying to do.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to get too much movement there against a tough Hair on top. I would think this official is going to want to see something from one of these guys here shortly. Up in the air, going to be a caution. Minute 24, Hair leads 3-1. I think Milheim knowing Hair can be dangerous on top from almost any position. Look at that, trying to take him right down to his back. You see that explosiveness? And some guys, you could say that would be a tactic to slow the match down. With Hair, that was a tactic to put him on his back.
Yeah.
Back up again. What's Hair going to do here? Breaking him down. So comfortable in every position, Eric. Every position he gets in, he's comfortable. We will see the escape on the edge. 3-2 now. Hair leads this tight match. The number 1 and number 2 ranked wrestler in the state here going at it at 152 pounds. Look at that jump up, but it's going to be a takedown for Hair off of that. Cuts him loose quickly again. 5-3, Hair leads. He literally tried to jump over him in that low stance. Hair, that athletic and that good, catches him in the air and takes him down. Phenomenal job.
Impressive. Hair just staying in good position, circling. Milheim tried in on a shot. Good defense by Hair.
And yes, Doug Ryder chimed in, and he's right. There was a female wrestler. Nice hip over right at the edge. Hair wins.
Wow.
Whoa. Connor Hair, your District 4 AA champion at 152 pounds. Great match by both these young men. And yes, what I was saying is there was a female wrestler, there was a girl wrestler from Millville in that time frame. I do remember around 1990, 91. Don't know her name, but yes, from Millville. Want to thank Rennie Road Armel Allstate Insurance for all your home and auto insurance needs. Contact the Road Armel Allstate Insurance Agency. You got young drivers in the household, get in touch with us. Let us see what we can do. Anybody purchasing a new home wants to check their rates out, please give us a call. You're seeing your rates go up, give us a shout. We're looking at over at the podium now. I want to thank D's Cupcakes quick, but we want to take a shot over at the podium at your Northeast Regional qualifiers at 145. Thank you for Custom Auto, Chris and Brian for continued sponsorships. We really appreciate you guys. But there we go, Snoop Dogg cereal coming out in June. We might be able to get somebody to be on his official Facebook page in June. So looks like we're getting ready here for live action back, but we'll take a second to thank Scott Levan and Munderwear. We'll try to name a Munderwear Wrestler of the Night here and get him a T-shirt when this is all said and done, and do some Munderwear T-shirt giveaways too here if we reach 100 shares. But I want to thank Scott Levan Munderwear. Stop by and see Munderwear's booth at the Bloomsburg Fair every year, just inside the entrance, the Bloomsburg Munderwear stand. I don't know what the holdup here is. What? What's going on here?
The TV down here. That guy in the corner. They're waiting.
Oh, okay. Looks like they're waiting. Looks like we got a different TV timeout going on down here. But want to thank Woodlands Bank while we're waiting for the TV timeout. Stop by, see Woodlands Bank for all your banking needs.
All right, here we go.
Here we go with action. At 160 pounds, we have Alex Hoffman of Milton and Chase Wenrich from Lewisburg. Talking about this one, I mean, Wenrich is one of these kids who's been around now. Nice shot by Hoffman early here in the match. Hoffman did control this match last week. Oh, getting out of bounds, but I don't think he's going to give it up. Good defense by Wenrich.
Say 7-1 was the final last week, right?
9-1.
9-1.
Hoffman won in the Southern Sectional Finals last week. Wenrich having a good tournament here, taking out some guys and wrestling well. Nice reshot. Wenrich in tight. He's doing a nice job of defending it. Coming around. Oh, it's good scramble. Heck of a scramble by Alex Hoffman, the junior, to avoid that takedown.
Got a minute here left to go in the first. We are still scoreless. We are out of bounds, 46 seconds left to go here in the first. Still neutral.
The female wrestler from Benton was Valerie Baker. Do you remember her, Eric? Valerie Baker.
Yep, I do remember
Val,
her.
I remember her from Benton a couple years back. She was tough.
Hoffman trying to come out the back here.
35 seconds. Can he come around for two? If he can't get the cradle up here, he could get two. Back.
There's two.
No, I gave him two, but wasn't he on his feet? No, but two was given, and he secured two for sure. So Hoffman winning 2-0 now with 20 seconds to go in the first period. Wenrich was an older brother, I think wrestles at 189.
Yeah, Trent.
Yeah. I think he's a senior. I think he was a senior this year. Green defers. And Hoffman elects to go neutral.
Wenrich is pretty tough on top. I think he likes to try to get to
he is
cradles,
pretty. He is pretty
straight.
tough on top. That is, I would say that's his best position, the top position. He actually, I think, wrestled my nephew last year in districts and regionals. And I think actually beat him in that top position 2 times.
Hoffman looking for that low single.
2-0. Hoffman still leads here in the second period. Just over a minute to go.
Referee's going to want to see these guys. Wenrich try to circle back in here. Stalemate call. Got 45 seconds left to go. Hoffman still leads 2-0.
I think Hoffman ranked 20th in the state, Eric, correct? Or one of the rankings, he's ranked 20th in the state.
Yeah, mine says 21st. Wenrich, they have it 25.
Okay. Oh, both wrestlers looking to shoot right off that whistle. A little bit of a headbutt there.
Lewisburg's corner yelling, score, score.
Yep. Oh, there.
Nice job by Hoffman.
Hoffman coming up top, turning it into a single. Wenrich looking at where he's at, trying to get out of bounds there. Hoffman needs to watch because if he gets out of bounds, they'll blow him out. Time runs out. Wenrich going in the bottom position here to start the third. Some of the guys tuning in. Yeah, Bob, Caden, my nephew Caden is in the finals here, coming up in a couple matches at 189. I just had somebody at Bob Lewis, a friend of mine, ask that. Caden will be wrestling, not the next match, obviously 172, but the match after. 2-1 with a Wenrich escape. Haha, Sherry Mills. Thank you, Don Juan. Sherry Mills from Millville in 1990 was the wrestler. Both these guys fighting it out. Andre, nope, I'm going to be under control in that match. Nice shot. Can he finish it? And there's two for Hoffman to take a commanding lead, 4-1 with a minute to go. But no, Andre, I'm going to try to keep it under control. And
Andre,
but hey,
I got duct tape here. So.
Hey, Andre, Eric's got some duct tape if it gets too bad. But that being said, Andre, hey, we need to get you guys on board to sponsor here next year for sure. There's an escape for one by Wenrich, 4-2. No, nice shot again by Hoffman in that waterfall position, Eric.
There it is.
Hoffman coming down. Can he cover the hips for two? He's got to cover the hips and get his head outside for two. I think his head's stuck in the middle right now. Yes, it is. Scramble. Ooh, defensive pin. No call there. Can he come around for two? 16 seconds. Whew. There was very close to a defensive fall right there. He was trying to fight off that shot and Wenrich almost got himself pinned. 1 second here.
Congratulations, Alex Hoffman, your 2023 District 4 160-pound champion.
And we want to thank our sponsors, Susquehanna Valley Insurance, for all your commercial insurance needs. Give Ian and Doug a shout at SV Insurance Center. And next up, we want to thank Burger Septic. Please give Burger a Septic for all your water and septic needs. If you're looking for porta toilets this summer for graduation, for parties, anything you need. And speaking of Derek Zeckman, we got him sitting down here in the corner. He's going to be coaching his wrestler coming up, Cole Shoup. We want to thank Mortgage Network Solutions and Derek Zeckman for sponsoring. Reach out to Derek for your needs there. Want to go to the podium, and these 6 wrestlers here will be heading to the Northeast Regional Championship.
Hey, one thing that I noticed that during this championship, you got guys that are up by 1 or 2 points. Maybe they're not stalling; they're attacking, and I really like that.
They all night long, we've seen the lead wrestler being aggressive. Here we go with our championship at 172 pounds. Eric, who do we have?
We have Cole Shoup, a junior out of Warrior Run, going up against Caden Fink, a junior from Montgomery. This was a rematch of the sectional final. Last week, I believe Fink won that 11-4.
Fink's in tight right away here. He's trying to bring him back in bounds to finish it. Signal for 2 is given.
So we're 15 seconds in. Fink leads 2-0 with that takedown. He's
going to cut him. Now 2-1. Opts to start neutral again. Fink doing a nice job. Of course, I'm sure Fink working out in that mat room with Connor Hare every day.
Fink on in on another
Fink
shot.
on another tight shot. He's got his hips up. He's taking him down for 2 again. And nice job. Shupp has been a really solid wrestler in this whole tournament, but Fink just proven to be too much for him in the neutral position here. Looking to shoot again. Just so smooth with those takedown attacks, Eric. Look at that, going for the dump. Out of bounds.
Montgomery looking to have their third champion on the evening.
Yep, third district champion for Montgomery here with a win. Fink up 4-2.
Fink on another single leg. Trying to cut to 2. There it is.
There it is.
Fink now leads 6-2. We got 40 seconds left to go here in the first.
As soon as his hip hit the ground, they signaled for 2. He had control. Boom.
Fink working that head lever on the edge of the mat here. Shupp up to his feet.
Fink trying to ride him out, not give up 1 here with 7 seconds to go. Shupp trying to get out. Fink maintaining control. See if there's any signal here. Oh, and he did give him 1 right at the buzzer. Nice job by Shupp scoring there, right there with time running out. Shupp defers. Fink taking bottom position.
Fink hits a switch for the 2.
Switch right away, reversal. Leading 8-2 now.
He's going to cut him. 8-3.
And, of course, Fink just dominant so far in this neutral position here tonight with Shupp. Fink is ranked what? What is he ranked in the state, Eric?
17th.
17th in the state. Somebody's saying he's a bit underrated. I might have to agree with him, Eric, as far as the state rankings are concerned.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to take a look at those.
Yeah, I think Fink. Yeah, I'd have to look at the whole field a little bit tighter at 172. But yeah, I think Fink has a good shot to definitely get on that podium at Hershey. The way he looks right now, he looks tough.
He only has 6 losses on the year, and I know.
And they wrestle in some big tournaments against some top-notch competition, AAA, out-of-state competition. They wrestle some great tournaments. Fink leads 8-3 here. I would say looking to set up his next shot.
Attempted shot there from distance. Didn't make it home, so got 20 seconds left to here to go.
Another tight shot. Oh, looking to trip it right into a takedown, but didn't. That was interesting. He just looked to come around and whip that leg and trip that leg, the same leg he was in the single. But did not work. Shupp defending it nicely. 4 seconds to go, and I think you're going to, stalemate. 2.5 seconds here left and remains in the second period.
Shupp chooses to go down to start the third. He trails 8-3.
Quick whistle as soon as he hit that. As soon as he was on that elbow, boom.
Shupp with the escape now trails 8-4. He's got to find a way to get busy here. He's down by.
Shup in for a shot. That might have been his first shot. First time he went under.
Yeah. He's got to get to be the aggressor here.
With a minute 30 some seconds to go, yes, he does. Now the Montgomery boys, even with a lead, have been on the attack all night. We'll have to see if Fink continues that trend. Trying to drive into a shot there. Fink battles it off. Minute to go here. Shup needing 4 points.
Headbutt.
Called gave Fink a point for that headbutt. Nice shot, looking for the dump. Shup getting those hips back on that shot. Shup seeming to defend these shots much better here late in the match, Eric.
Yeah, I'd agree there. He's got another stalemate.
Yep, early on, Fink was scoring at will with those shots. Now Shup defending. Fink going in, or Shup going in. Fink reshoots. Now he's in tight on his hips. Can he cover?
Cut to that.
There's two. Cuts across nicely. 11-4 now. Fink leads. 25 seconds. I look for him to ride this out now for the win. And Caden Fink, your PIAA District 4 champion at 172 pounds. Give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors again. Munderwear for all your clothing needs. Check out Munderwear online. Check out their Facebook page. Visit them at the Bloomsburg Fair. Perkins, stop by for breakfast, lunch, or dinner and see Frank Kovalerich at Perkins Restaurant here in Williamsport for a phenomenal meal. We'll check out the podium at 160 pounds with these 6 local wrestlers here from Central Pennsylvania advancing to the Northeast Regional Championship. And here we go, Eric. Who do we have here at 189?
So we have Caden Rodarmel, a junior out of Loyalsock, going up against Sawyer Robinson, a sophomore from Towanda. Caden's, their first finalist since when? 2006, maybe?
Probably close to 15-plus year. I don't think, it's been a while. I know that you had
Caden in on a shot.
Caden in on a good shot.
Nice
Deep,
finish.
there's a 2. Caden takes a quick lead. Beautiful shot to take a lead right away in the first period. In tight and crossed off. I felt Caden would have the ability to take this guy down. He's long, he's lanky. I think Caden can get some nice shots off on him here. He's winning 2-1 now, cuts him loose, and hopefully he stays on offense and continues to take him down.
A little bit of hand fight, an attempted shot here by Rodarmel.
Not to be biased.
Robinson in on the leg.
Robinson in, Caden stretching back, right on the out of bounds.
Out of bounds, we got
stalemate.
Minute 7 left to go here in the first period. Rodarmel leads 2-1.
Ben Hepburn in his corner with former state champion from Loyalsock, Chris Engel. I know Engel's been doing a nice job working with Caden this year and helping him out mentally and helping him get prepared. Far out shot for Caden. Can he suck it up? He went way out on that one. A minute left there in the period. Oh, trying to come up and cut out now on it. Can he pick him up and cut? He's got to turn the corner now. He's got to clear that foot. Got to clear that foot. Holding on, holding on. Can he clear that foot? Oh, roll through there. Can he come through? Now in a scramble position with 30 seconds to go. Holding on to that leg. Nothing there. Caden going to have to turn to his right in an all-out scramble position. Could see a stalemate here. 13 seconds to go, 11 seconds. Five seconds to go.
Still nothing. Oh, there's two.
There's two right at the buzzer.
Robinson with the late takedown takes a 3-2 lead into the second period.
Green defers.
Rhode Armel chooses down to start the second.
This sophomore's done a nice job in this tournament. Robinson beating some ranked guys in the tournament. He's going to watch. He's trying to cover his hips right there. Caden trying to get out. But he's done a nice job knocking off some ranked guys getting into the finals. I said you think in your rankings you did see Robinson was ranked what in the state?
Like 18.
Like 17, 18 in the state. Different rankings having these guys ranked in different places. But definitely this sophomore from Towanda coming on at the end of the year, trying to pull Caden back into bounds, but they're signaled out.
Of bounds. We got a minute 14 left to go. 3-2. Got a caution.
Caution on Rhode Armel. Broke down, roll through. Back up to his feet. Trying to get out. Good action. A minute 8 to go still. Dropping off his hip, breaking him down nicely.
Robinson kept Rhode Armel up to his feet.
To his feet. Working his hands, trying to get loose.
Attempt a trip by Robinson.
No. Oh, nice job taking him down right there. He can't cut when he's around that waist that tight because he's going to do that, take you right back down.
Got to try to get separation in those
42
hips.
seconds. He's got to get back to his base, try to work for an escape. Robinson doing a nice job of keeping him broke down and wearing down that clock. I would assume he'll take down and try to take it up to a 4-2 score lead for him. 26 seconds to go.
He's working that one-on-one wrist ride here. Good pressure, trying to keep Rhode Armel flat.
Stalling called on top man.
Parallel, riding parallel. 14 seconds left to go here in the second.
Broke down again. He's got to get his feet underneath him when he gets to his feet. 5 seconds, going to end this match with a 3-2 Robinson lead from Towanda.
Robinson's choice is going to choose down to start the third.
Rhode Armel's second caution, third would result in a penalty point. Got to wait for that whistle.
For the top 6 place finishers, 172 pounds in the trenches, make their way to the
At this point, he's got to be careful not to give up 2 with him riding him out that last period. If he's going to give up a point, he needs to give up an escape and then try to take him down, get back in this match. And that's what he does.
Robinson with the escape now leads 4-2. Got 1:30 left to go here in the third.
Nice ankle pick. Trying to come across and get behind for 2. He should have it right here.
There's 2.
There's 2 takedown. Now he's probably going to have to work up and then cut him loose. He needs to cut him loose now. He needs to cut him loose and take him down again, Eric.
So we are now tied 1-1.
4-4.
Or sorry, 4-4. We got 1:11 left to go here.
4-4, going for the optional start. Good call. Now, Robinson goes back up by a point now with 1:10 to go. Caden will need to score again here for the go-ahead. 1 minute to go.
I get to that offense here.
50 seconds to go. Got to mind his clock. He's got to go for a shot. He's up. He's got flat there. He's going to have to power up. Nope, don't get your hips turned. Caden in trouble there.
There's 2.
Yep, there's 2. 6-4 now. 7-4 now. Robinson leads. $30 seconds to go. Caden is flat on his stomach. Need to work up, try to go for an escape here.
Robinson working that 2-on-1.
Doing a nice job of keeping him flat.
He's got to work to some type of kind of riding parallel here again.
Yeah. Now they're not going to hit him. And Sawyer Robinson will be your District 4 AA champion at 189 pounds. The sophomore doing a nice job in the tournament. And thank our sponsors here coming up again. I want to thank Mortgage Network Solutions and Derek Zeckman for sponsoring the District 4 AA Championship. For all your mortgage needs, get in touch with Derek Zeckman and Mortgage Network Solutions. Getting a shot at our podium here at 172 pounds.
Caden Fink, your 172-pound champion. So here we go. We'll be 215-pound champion. We'll have Austin Johnson, a sophomore out of Muncie, going up against Cole Yunkin, a junior from Montoursville. Austin is 31-0 on the season and currently ranked number 1 in the state. He's your returning, he was a state runner-up last year.
Yep.
Actually bumped up to 285 pounds last year, wrestling as a very, very light heavyweight. And,
back at 215 where he's much more comfortable.
Johnson with a quick takedown. He leads 2-0.
Oh, looking to take Cole over for back points, and he's got him right now. See, staying high on that chin is to not to go around the neck. Oh, he's on his back tight there. He actually got looking for the fall right there for a second.
Johnson working for the fall.
Yes, he is. Cole trying to fight off. Oh, there he's putting that up. I was going to say he's putting that half in. I think he has Cole flat there. We could see a pin there. There's the fall.
Johnson's just an animal.
He's an animal. Austin Johnson, your PIAA District 4 champion at 215 pounds. I want to thank the Road Armor Insurance, Allstate Insurance Agency. Give us a call at 570-326-6645. We'd be happy to quote up your auto and home insurance needs. Again, 570-326-6645. Give us a ring and we'll be happy to quote up your insurance needs. The heavyweights getting ready to go, getting a second here to get the 189-pound podium set. That match went pretty quick. A lot of those guys still in recovery mode.
Is that our first? That was our first fall of the championship.
I think that was the first fall of the championship.
Some things just don't go together, like checking accounts and service fees. At Woodlands Bank, we offer 3 personal checking accounts that don't charge monthly service fees or require a minimum balance. Make the switch to Woodlands Bank today. Visit Woodlands.
How about it? And we got a shot of the podium here at 189 pounds. These 6 individuals going on to the Northeast Regional Championship. And we're getting ready to go here with heavyweight action. We got Emmanuel Ulrich from Mifflinburg going at it with Mason Nelson, a senior out of Canton. Of course, Ulrich, your number 2 ranked heavyweight wrestler in the state of Pennsylvania.
He is heading to American University next year. He is a state 3rd place finisher and currently 26-0 on the season. Yeah, he first came on the scene as a heavyweight, as a freshman. And he was impressive back then and just continuously worked and gotten better.
Coming around for 2 right there. Up, he did not get it. He's got to bring him down to his hands. Catches him in a bear hug for 2. Of course, you know that Coach Wes Kneski knows how to work with bigger heavyweight and upper weight wrestlers down there for Canton. Oh, he's taking him over onto his back. We could see our second fall tonight. Trying to go into that double grape. It's down. It looks like it's close. I think you're going to see it right there. It is. Emmanuel Ulrich, your PIAA District 4 champion at heavyweight. We'll take a minute here to thank a sponsor or two. Probably have a couple commercials. Thank you for Custom Auto Care, Chris and Brian, for all your needs. But we'll take a minute here for an actual commercial or two. And then we'll come back and announce your Munderwear Wrestler of the Night. And thank everybody and finish up.
From the land of the free, the home of the brave, Munderwear's made in the USA. We'll never take a knee, we will always stand. We don't use sweatshirts from foreign lands. Support our troops every day. Wearing the American made underwear by far. Making strong we are. Underwear.
All right, just going to the podium here, giving you a shot at the 215-pound state place or district place finishers that are qualifying for the Northeast region. And then if you give us a second, we'll give you a shot at the 285-pound podium coming up in a second here. Of course, Austin Johnson, your number 1 ranked wrestler at 215 pounds, taking the win. But the 6 gentlemen on that podium at 215 will be advancing to the Northeast region.
Again, congratulations to all of our wrestlers.
I want to shout out to Mortgage Network Solutions and Derek Zeckman one more time tonight. Thanking him for sponsoring, just all of our sponsors here. Perkins for their first year jumping on board. Perkins in Williamsport and Frank Kovalerich. I want to thank Interstar Solutions again for coming back. Just a phenomenal local company that services the gas and oil industry. Want to thank Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center. This is their first year jumping on. For all your commercial insurance needs, reach out to Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center. Want to thank Again, there's Perkins. Want to thank Perkins and Frank Kovalerich. Also want to thank D's Cupcakes for jumping in and sponsoring us this year. And we're going to take a shot here at we're going to take a shot here in a moment. We're just waiting for the heavyweight podium to be set up, but we'll give a shot here in a minute when the podium comes up. But Eric, we'll discuss it now here before we go to that podium. We usually pick a Munderwear Wrestler of the Night, Eric, and if you want to announce who we kind of think the we'll get him a T-shirt here tonight. Who's the Munderwear Wrestler of the Night?
Rennie and I are going with Scott Johnson out of Muncie.
Yep, Scott Johnson, just a great match, and in one of the most aggressive wrestlers of the night. Johnson was all go, never stopped, even in the end of the match when he was up by a couple points. So Scott Johnson, of course, the Munderwear Wrestler of the Night. But we'll break over here to the heavyweight podium now so we can give these guys a second. We have the 285-pound wrestlers on the podium now that will be advancing to the Northeast Regional Championship.
Which we will be bringing live to you again next week.
Yep. And next week, next Saturday evening, we have the Northeast Regional Championship coming to you on Grapplers Only TV, powered by Webb Weekly Live in association with Cam Media. A quick shout out to Woodlands Bank, but we just want to thank you guys all for tuning in tonight, and we look forward that you all jump in next week on the venues on webweeklylive.com, on my Facebook page, on Scott Levan's Facebook page. Please join in here next week, Saturday evening, for the Northeast Regional Championship. We'll catch you guys all there. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
Some things just don't go together, like checking accounts and service fees. At Woodlands Bank, we offer 3 personal checking accounts that don't charge monthly service fees or require a minimum balance. Make the switch to Woodlands Bank today. Visit woodlandsbank.com to find a location nearest you.
From the land of the free, the home of the brave, Underwear's made in the USA. We'll never take a knee.